As a member of the EA Creator Network, I have been gifted DLC for The Sims 4, but all opinions remain my own. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, hello, hello. Let me get started. Today we're going to continue our Total Drama Island build. So let me find the lot and then we will get started. Okay. I believe we're building over here. Okay. I don't know why my game has been doing this recently. I'm like hoping it's not the lot because of like the stuff I placed on there. Okay. Well, now it's fine. Okay, we're gonna change the name to Total Drama Island Venue. That's not how you spell venue. Okay. So this is what we have so far from yesterday. We did the little marshmallow ceremony area. We added some trees. I got like a layout of where everything is gonna go. I feel like I want to work on the buildings, not last, but just later on. I don't really know why this is like glitching out like that. Does it matter where I put? Is it because it's not like deep enough in the water? Because like we could make this longer. That doesn't really change anything. Let me see if I put it all the way. Yeah, no, it's gonna do it no matter what. I wonder why that is. Let's see if it does it with any of the other ladders. Yeah. What about this one? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Also, how does this one work? Would it be like that? And then we can like dock a kayak here. Like, I don't really understand. Would it be like this? None of that makes sense to me. I'm just gonna stick with what I initially had. It's fine. We'll just have to ignore that little bit of clipping there. What is this? This or that kayak sign? Can I close this? Thank you. Okay, maybe we'll look at the new pack first. I think Adventure Awaits and Outdoor Retreat for sure are going to be packs I'm going to use quite a bit. So, Outdoor Retreat, Adventure Awaits. I think I'm going to start with this area. I'll take the things that I need and then I'll remove the filter after so that I can use other stuff too. But I want to do the amphitheater area, so I'm gonna get a picture of it so you guys can see what it looks like. It's very simple. Okay, this is a huge picture. Let me do a screenshot instead. Okay, we'll just replace this one. I need to go through my screenshots at some point. My whole PC. Okay, so this is kind of what we're going for in this area over here. Okay, I do realize the tree might be a little annoying. Let's move it over here for now. And I'll decide later if I want to put it back. Or maybe we can put it in the back. Yeah, because if you're like trying to look at it this way, it's going to be annoying if you just have the tree blocking the view. Okay, what is this? Entertainment system. Okay, we don't need that. We need the logs. So it's kind of like stacked. Thank you for the cozy vibes, Alluring. Thank you for being here, choir, and for reaching a 3-stream streak. I appreciate that. We could do like stacked vibes here. I hope you're doing well today. We're gonna have to leave room for them to go up. Okay, so we could do it like this. Oh, it's annoying because I'm gonna have to leave space in between. Okay, it's not gonna make sense for a second, but we're gonna try. This should be enough room for the stage. We can even put the stage like further back here if we really need to. Like this could go over, and then this could be like the stage. But we'll see if we can do it like this first. Thank you, I am doing well. I appreciate that. Okay, I don't really know how this is gonna work. Maybe I should put the stools or the things first. Okay, so we'll have one on the lower level. So this one wouldn't require any stairs. And then if we go up, one level, then we would need this part. I don't think I need this middle thing. So like this would go up one. You'll be lurking, no worries. Okay, and this would also have to go up one. And then maybe... I'm trying to think, because they only need like a half a tile, right? So if we did it like that... Hold on. We could maybe move it back. Because I'm trying to make it look like layers to it. And then this one could go up to... Hi Mac, how are you? And then we'll put the last ones here. And then we'll make the floors kind of match to make it look like it's all one thing going on. How are you doing? You're doing good? That's good. I'm doing well. I start work a bit later today. I finish at the same time, but I start later, so I can stream a bit longer, which is nice. Oh, hold on. Okay, never mind. I was like, are they texting me? But no, it was about something unrelated. Okay. So I kind of wish I didn't have to have this at all in the middle. I feel like there is a world. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Because realistically, this one, they should be able to step up. Hold on, it won't let me click away. Okay, this one, they can step up this way and get onto those. And if we do it at the back here, then we don't really need this at all. I know this doesn't really make sense what I'm saying, but once it's actually like put together, you'll understand. Okay, so if we move this back like that, we could... Okay, so they couldn't come through the back. They would have to come through the front. So maybe we're gonna have to go like that. And then we could have little stairs that lead up to it. Does that kind of make sense? And then we can have a platform that's like brown underneath. Okay. And then for the flooring, like something like that. Because then that gives them enough room. Like realistically, it could be like a little bit closer if we wanted to. It's just I can't move this part anymore. Like I couldn't move this up. Oh, I could. Hold on. That looks so much better. Wait, guys. I think I have a way to make it look a teensy bit better. Wait, so can I move this? Wait, hold on. Can I move this back? No, because then how would they get there? Okay, I can only do it for the back piece, but that's fine. Okay, so they can go up these stairs and then they can go sit on this seat, or they can just climb up this platform, sit here, or they can sit on the lower level right here. I'm gonna move it up just a teensy bit. Okay, we will have to test if the stairs still work like this, because it might be like, oh, because I'm blocking this part, like they won't be able to go up, but I'm hoping that they'll just step in front of the log. But you know how Sims are. They don't really do what you want them to do sometimes. Okay, now as for this flooring, I'm gonna make this all grass again. Okay, so because this is like a room, we just need to get rid of that. And then I don't want this to be a room either. Okay, so if I did that, bring this, and then we can put the stairs back. Let's use the same stairs. Okay. Oops. I think I just moved it instead of duplicating it. Okay, that looks good so far. And then I kind of want this section to be like, I don't know, like I want to differentiate it from the rest of the area. So maybe we'll do a different flooring, because this isn't the actual ground, so I can't do terrain paint. We'll do... We could do this, because I always think this looks like dirt a little bit. Okay, we could maybe do that. We could also just do like a different kind of grass. And we can add some like, I don't know, some like foliage to make it not look so unnatural. Okay, not that big thing right there. Maybe this. Okay. that kind of works to frame that side, but then on this side I don't really know what to do. I mean, we could just put like little stones or something to kind of frame it. We could get these stones. Or we could do like a fence. That's like stone. I don't know how low this is. That's not even what I thought I clicked on. Okay, that's too high. I know there's like a lower... This one. That looks more like wooden. Do we not have an actual low stone fence? I hate that the post is gonna go in there like that. That doesn't look good. Okay, we won't do that. It'll just have to be unnatural looking. That's fine. Maybe we can put something back here. Hi, Sophie. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, we are gonna have a stage at the front too, so we don't really need to worry about how this looks too much. Like half of this is gonna be covered. I'm doing good. I'm just building today. I feel like my cough, like I still have like a very, very slight cough, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better. 6 years is wild. We're pushing 7. My birthday's next month, and Sophie's follow anniversary is on my birthday. So that's kind of wild though. 6 years, 11 months, 11 days, 22 hours. I know. It doesn't really feel like it's my birthday soon because it's my sister's birthday soon. So I feel like I've just been thinking about her birthday and like Halloween. But like, yeah, it is also my birthday soon, which is kind of wild. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. My birthday's on a Wednesday and I have class that day. So I'm not like so excited about the actual day because I have a presentation that I have to do. But I'm still excited. It doesn't feel like you've known me for this long. True. Honestly, I just feel like time goes by so fast. Like, truly, sometimes I'm like, 6 years? That's a really long time. That's a really long time. Almost 7. But yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like that. It feels like longer and shorter at the same time. Like, it feels like it couldn't have been that long. But it also feels like I've known you, like, forever. I think so. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's so wild. I cannot believe it. Oh, we can do the same. Should we do the same one? Or should we do like this one? I mean, they're like the same, honestly. Honestly, I would probably do this one here instead, and then do this one here. Oh, hello? Is the platform that I put? So I'm like, wait. Okay, yeah. I was like, why is everything raising? Okay, that looks good. And then... Hello? Why did that remove the platform? That's crazy. Oh, I see. I see. Can we just put the curtains up without the wall? I'm also thinking like this is a platform. This is another platform. Maybe it shouldn't be so high. Yeah, like there. Because if I put it too high, then the Sims are going to be like, oh, I can't go up on the stage because my head is going to hit the ceiling, the invisible ceiling that's not actually there. Okay, we're going to put stairs at the back, I guess. Maybe at the side. I don't know if they can even go up that way. Like, in real life, you would definitely be able to go over there. But, like, in The Sims, they might be like, I don't know if I can walk past those plants. I was going to push them into the rocks a little bit. Well, that's going to defeat the whole purpose of why they're there. Never mind. But yeah, I also can't believe it's almost November, and then it's going to be December, and then the year is going to be over. And I'm like, where is the time going? I don't know. Like, I really want to put a wall here, but it's not going to let me do that. Okay. Let's try... Okay. We're going to try just the curtains. You thought this year is going so slow? I feel like at the beginning, it felt slow. But I feel like the past few months, it's just been like, boom, boom, boom. I want to say like since the summer ended pretty much. But it could also be because like now I'm more busy than I was before. Like before, I feel like because I was less busy, it felt slow. But now, because I've been more busy, I feel like it's been going fast. Oh, because you've been working constantly? That's fair. I think it's just because I had like a sudden, I guess, change in pace. It now feels like everything is so quick. Okay. This is kind of working. Okay, it wants curtains at the front too, but I'm like, these are going to cover the whole stage. We could do like, no, that's not big enough. If I like, no. Have I tried hot pot? No. So I don't eat meat, but I know there's like a way where they can do like fish too in hot pot. You can also like split it, and there's also like vegetarian hot pot. I swear I've seen that too. But yeah, my sister wants to try it. I'm like, we should do it one day. Maybe for her birthday. I'll have to look into like how much it is, and maybe I'll surprise her. I'm glad you mentioned that, because now, like, then I remembered. I was like, oh, she did say, like, she wanted to do that. Okay, none of these curtains are, like, giving the vibe that I want to go for. It looks really good from the videos you've seen. Yeah, I've seen videos of it, too. And I think it's nice, like... I like the concept of like having all the food at your table and you just like cooking it for like however long you want, and you kind of are like in control. I mean, to be fair, there's also like the part of me where it's just like you're paying to like cook your own food, but they are providing you with all of the ingredients, so it's not that bad. It's funny because this actually looks more like the picture, like the color wise it looks more like the picture, but I don't have like a closed variation of these curtains. I mean, I could like overlap them, like if I went like this. Okay, hold on, maybe we have something here. You might play Sims yourself soon. You should. I need to get back into like playing more. And I need to figure out like the best way to play it on the Steam Deck, because I have it on my Steam Deck, but one, I know this is bad, but I want to figure out like how to get, not mods per se, but just like custom content. I don't think I'd want to download mods and like have to update that as well all the time. But I would love to at least have like my hairs, maybe some clothes. I don't really care about build stuff either on there. Okay, it's a lot of overlapping. You're gonna do the 100 baby challenge. I would never finish that challenge. I don't think I ever will. Okay, we have this one. I guess it doesn't have to go all the way across. It's kind of like starts here. Okay, so hold on. We could do it like that, and then this could go right here. And I guess we would need to cover the sides maybe. Like this could be open where they enter. I don't know. Well, I couldn't really leave it open. Oh, I could if I do that, but then it looks kind of weird. What if I just put like a divider? And then we'll put one on the other side. Okay, and now there's like a little entryway too. We're just gonna have to put it closer. Or maybe not. I think I can make this a little bit bigger. What if I do like 1.2? Perfect. Okay, and then we have the little opening for where they come in. I was gonna do something like maybe a pole or something just to create like an outline. I don't think it would work with a column because they're a little bit off-centered. Like if I put a column, it's gonna either go, yeah. Not gonna go where I want to. I know there's some like debug columns I could use. but I'm hoping that I can just find something here. Like this could definitely work. We'd have to change the color scheme of everything though. Okay. Can we make this? I mean, does it matter that it's a different shade of brown? I don't know. Okay, and then we'll have one more right here. Wait, that's not really aligned. Okay, and then this, can we make it even bigger? Okay. I think it works. It's definitely a little bit closer to this side than the other side. And I don't know if I want to move everything over. If I do it like this. Hold on. Okay, I don't even know what's selected at this point. I mean, it might just be where this is. Like, this could just move out a little bit. Or maybe I think it would be easier to just move this side in more. Okay. I think we have it. I don't like where the columns are. Okay, so now we have to lower these. I don't know by how much. Let's try 0.3. Let's do that again. I think I was so close. Yeah. Okay. So now we have our little divider. And now I just need something on top to kind of look like it's all connected. Also, I just saw this. You're slowly getting there. 73 out of 100 right now. That's super exciting. Sorry, I was like so focused. But you are almost there. I don't think I even got that far. I think I got like halfway. But I don't know. I always want to say like maybe one day I'll try it again, but I just don't know if I will. Okay, let's save because we did quite a bit. We're gonna add the stage lights as well. And then we obviously have to make this actually look like a stage. They use like a lighter wood, so we could do that for the stage. We could do this, maybe the planks. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, and now how are we gonna make it all look connected? We could do like the fencing on the ceiling, but it's not gonna align. To be fair, this kind of goes over, so that might be fine. Don't we have like beams? I don't know where that would be. Ceiling right here. Ooh, ceiling decorations. Yeah, like these. Is this what I was thinking of? I hate that the rings stick out so much. But we're gonna try it like this for now. Okay. And then we'll do it this way. Oops. Okay, we might have to lower these just a teensy bit so they don't stick up as much. Maybe we can lower these too in a second. We can probably just move these back. Okay. So we're gonna bring these down. Oops. By like... That's fine. Because they're just there for like the framing. Am I a fan of having like 5 different woods? Not really. It's mainly just the column that's like throwing me off, but it's okay. I think this could be like a lighter brown. Well, I guess because it's supposed to be inside, it doesn't really show up. Hi, Panama. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm gonna move this back. Oh, it's not going where I need it to go. Wait, I said I was just gonna like elevate it and see if that would hide it. Hope you're doing good too. Let us build a little outdoor patio area. Thank you. I'm actually trying to recreate a show called Total Drama Island in The Sims using like the new pack. I want to make it like an actual like survival show, like the real show. But yeah, this specific area is like supposed to be like a amphitheater, I guess. So they do like a talent show. I don't know how we do it in The Sims, but actually that wouldn't be too easy. We could have them like do different skills and perform them and see like how the audience reacts or something. But essentially this is just like a little stage area. I know, I'm hoping that it like goes the way that I have planned. I haven't actually tried like their survival, like the way that they have it set up in the game. So I'm gonna try that, and if I don't like it that much, then I'll just do it myself, like create my own rules. But we'll still use like the getaway features to like run the events. Okay, so this, I literally just want to move it back just a teensy bit. Well, maybe more than a teensy bit. Okay. And now we can elevate it back up. Not that much though. Okay, well now it's a little too far back, but this can also move back. That's fine. And then we'll move this one. Okay. I think this looks not identical, but very close to the picture. Thank you. We just need to add the stage lights, which we also have through Moschino. I always scroll to the bottom because I still forget like about kids sometimes, because stuff packs used to be at the bottom, but now because we have kids they're not anymore. It's like muscle memory. It's Moschino and maybe Get Famous. Okay, yeah, Get Famous actually is the one that has the lights that I want. Okay, so they have one that's like here. It's gonna have to be fairly close to the seat. I also feel like we could move this back, I think. So if we go like here maybe, and then we can just move it all back. So first let's move the stairs. And then I'll put this back there. Okay, that's better because now we have room to actually put the stage lights. Honestly, sometimes I definitely understand why we don't have like wires for things, because it would just add an extra element to like worry about. But I do like that sometimes when I download CC, like it'll have like the line that actually like leads to a wall or something. It's like, where's the power coming from for these things? They're just like appearing out of thin air, which is fine. But I do feel like having the lines would add an extra little layer of realism, I guess. Okay, it's kind of like this, and then they have a bunch of stage lights too. They're kind of just like coming from nowhere, because when you're watching the show, we're seeing it like, I don't know, we're not like actually in the show, we're seeing it from a different angle, so they could just put it wherever because we're not actually seeing like the background. But because you're going to actually see the background, I need to put it in a space that makes sense. The immersion of the realism sometimes adds more than it attempts to take away. Exactly. And I feel like with this, I would also like, maybe if they just had it as like an extra, I don't know how to explain it, but just, and I don't know how they would do it either, but kind of similar to how they have these lights, like where there's just a bunch of lights, but we can like connect it and create like whatever shape we want almost. Like I would love if they did that for like wiring on the ground, where they just gave us like different shapes and then you could like connect it however you want, and then they will have like an end piece that would like connect to a wall. So you could like attach it to any lamp and then make it look like it's plugged into the wall if you wanted to. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think that would be a nice, what would it be? A nice like compromise, because I can also see like if they had the thing, the curve tool and paint where you can just bend it around. Yeah, that would be nice. I think that would be something that they probably would be less likely to do. But it could also work where it's like a modular thing, where it's like once you like connect two pieces, it like automatically curves, like what you're saying. Like you place down the wires and like it'll just bend in certain places. I don't know. I just think it's possible. It's clearly possible because I mean CC creators have made items with wires. But yeah, it does change like how you can place things when it's connected to the actual item. So I think if they added it as like a separate piece, that would be nice. Okay. I need the stage light, so let me just search stage. And then cloudy, bright. Hold on, let's make it night. Yeah. Something like, oh, wait, that would be good. If a stage light is placed within the vicinity of a laptop. I wasn't even thinking that, but that's actually a really good idea. And then it could be like a toggle. So like if you didn't want the wire, like you could just turn it off. But if you do want the wire, then like it'll just do it by default. That would be cool. Or it could be the other way around, because there might be people who don't really want that. So they can make it so like something you turn on as opposed to turn off. Okay. These lights are huge. Are these the only stage lights? I guess I usually size them down. Ooh. I just feel like there are other stage lights that I normally use. And they're not these ones. Because these look like debug ones. Like if I turn off live edit, yeah, these don't show up. But there are some that are actually like in game. But I guess they're just not called stage lights. That's the other thing that irritates me sometimes. Is like, this is called Studio Equity Track Lighting Kit. Okay. I mean, I guess. Okay, we can size it down a little bit. Or it doesn't even need to be sized down. Well, I think it does. But then we can also lower it. Okay, that's cute. And then we have the lights. I feel like it's pretty well lit. We have like the opening so that they can actually get on the stage. I think this is pretty accurate to the thing. The only thing is, because of where the lighting hits, it doesn't like shine on every area. So I wonder if I just put some like lights in there, if that would just balance it out, maybe. We'll just put one here, here, and here. Yeah. Honestly, could I just put one in the center? Wait, hold on. Let's see what the difference is. It's definitely more balanced if I put more, but I feel like one in the center is good. And you can still see the like red and green lights. And then you could go in game and like change the dimness. Thank you. I actually won't hide it in there though, because then I can imagine if you don't want that light and you can't find it, I'll just put it here like that. So then you can actually like go in and change if you want to. Thank you. I'm glad that it's actually like turning out well. I was a little bit worried at first because this lot has water, right? And I didn't know. I knew that you couldn't do like terrain stuff on the water itself, but I didn't know that you couldn't. I think I did know, but I forgot that you can't do it on any lot that has water. Like you can't manipulate the terrain at all. So like I was going in thinking like I would be able to like create hills and stuff like that, and I can't. So I had to use Like this is all one foundation that's like lifted up. These rocks are all like individual pieces. I mean, they're pretty long, so it wasn't like that. It didn't take that long, but it did take a decent amount of time to like place it around and make sure it covered like the edge, because the top, I'm gonna delete one just to show you, but like this foundation, you can like see that. So if I don't cover it up, then it just, I don't know, it just looks unnatural. So now it looks like it's actually meant to look like that. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with this part right here. I think I had like stone here, and we might add like another layer of stone around. I don't know yet, but I initially just had a stone wallpaper. Thank you, I appreciate that. It took me quite some time. I guess we could do like the same, well, I guess it's not really the same, but this was a stone that I had initially as the trim for the bottom part. You could also do that one. I think that one matches better. Also ignore these walls here. They're actually causing much frustration, but they are going to be used to create stairs that are going to be not functional at all, but they're there for aesthetic purposes only. I had these stairs initially, and then I was like, wait, the Sims can't actually go up there. So it was kind of bothering me, but they can go up these stairs. So that's all that matters. As long as they're able to get up there, this will just be to match the look of the show. Okay, I think I had it like, maybe we could do it like this. Hold on. Okay, hopefully this works out fine. Okay, and then how would they get up? I guess they would just turn, yeah. Okay, so now this is gonna be the way that it is. Then they'll go up 1, 2. Wait, that one's too high. Okay. I guess we would need to go 1 higher, because in theory, if they could climb up there, we gotta make it look believable. Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't know why they can't go up that way, but the game just doesn't allow them to. Maybe it'll work this time. We'll see. Okay. Now, can I match this platform trim? I think this is the matching one, but it adds like, why does it add that? Why does it add a frame to it? That's the part that I don't like. Like, that's so hideous. I guess we will have to do maybe something like this. Like all of them have like some frame. Which I get that this is not the intended purpose for this, but still. Okay, and then this part, that's a wall, so we would have to do I don't know which one matches. I feel like I put the one that matched, but it's like a little bit off. Oh, yeah, it's this one. Do I not have one that matches? Oh, we do. Okay, never mind then. We're not doing any of these. I didn't know I had a wallpaper that matched. Because this is the only one that doesn't really have a trim. Okay. And then we're going to make the flooring stone as well. Now, if I have one that matches, that would be even better, but I don't think I do. Okay. That works. And then I was gonna bring the wall up to like match. Initially I wasn't gonna do the stairs, so then I removed all the walls, but we're gonna put them back up again. So we're gonna have to go okay. So like I can go in like this. And because they can't really go up here anyway, it doesn't really matter where these go. Okay, and then these can be brought out. It's not gonna go all the way around, I don't think. I'll probably stop it like right here. Or I don't know. Maybe I should just do it all the way around. Oops. Okay, how do I get rid of this? I don't remember. I know I've deleted this before, but I can't remember how to do that. Okay, there we go. Real things reimagined Sims makes her happy seeing things that are familiar but immersible, you know? Like, I can walk in this world now sort of thing. It's its own sort of D&D or whatever. No, I totally agree. Honestly, like, I feel like Sims really allows for that, like, to recreate things, like, from in real life. Like, from real life or from shows and stuff like that. And I think, like, cartoons specifically, at least in my opinion, tend to be much easier to recreate because, like, there's more of a simplistic nature to the style of, like, how cartoons are drawn. So it's much easier for me to find something and be like, oh, I can make this in The Sims, versus when I try to remake, like, real things. It's still possible, but it's definitely a lot harder. Because then I'm like, oh, I wish I had this, like, specific thing, but I can't find it. I don't know how I want to do this. Yes. I would say that's the other part of it. Is I think there's also an element, like, if something is, like, unrealistic in a cartoon, you could be like, okay, I'm just gonna make this look kind of similar, but it's okay if it's not the same thing because technically this isn't, like, real. But I feel like when I'm trying to recreate something that's real, like, I want to make it so much more realistic, I guess, which is sometimes harder to do in The Sims. Okay. I'm thinking that they should still be able to go up the stairs, which is fine. I'm not going to put anything underneath. I don't think it would block it personally because this is a debug item anyway. So I think I could probably go all the way around and it would not do anything. But I don't know. Also, these are all elevated. Hold on. How do I do this? Okay, these ones down here are fine. Just this. So I'll just bring it down like... Okay, maybe one more. I do love that I can select multiple things at once and do that. It makes things a lot easier. Okay, I think we need one more, like, right here. Sometimes. So debug is basically like a menu of items that, like, exist in the world for whatever reason, but, like, aren't, like, main items that are added with, like, a pack. So for example, like, if your sim, so this is live edit, so, like, if your sim takes out, like, a remote to, like, turn on the thermostat, that remote will be, like, in the live edit menu, same thing as, like, the debug menu, and, like, you can place it down, but your sim wouldn't be able to interact with that, like what you're saying. And then debug is, like, things that are around the world that, like, exist, but, like, your sims don't necessarily, they may be able to interact with those things, but sometimes they can't. So for example, like, I don't know if you have high school years, but, like, why can I not think, the Ferris wheel, for example, and, like, the rides that your sims can go on, like, you can get all of those things in debug and place it down and it's still functional, but you can then, like, use it wherever you want. But, like, in the game, it's not a build or buy item that you could just place down regularly. It's because it's, like, not even on an actual lot. It's just something built into the world. So I would just say it's like world items and like landscaping stuff and just like anything that exists in the game that like your Sims may interact with or may like use, but like it's not actually something that you'll just see and build and buy. Hopefully that makes sense what I'm saying. Yes, exactly. So like all these trees and stuff, which is why sometimes when you open up like the debug menu, you'll see like multiple variations of the same tree. It's because each pack is using those trees in the world, right? But like even though those trees may exist in like the outdoor plants, if it doesn't, then like every single time you get a new pack, every single tree and like background landscaping thing that's used is repopulated as a new debug item. So like I have so many different variations of the same tree because every single pack has like trees and stuff in the background. And then also like Love Struck, for example, how you have those like little desserts, like those you'll find in debug, like the actual desserts themselves. Or sometimes you'll find like food items or like plates and like dishes when your Sims bake and they put it on like the little tray, like that tray is in debug. So yeah, it's just like little things that exist in the game that aren't part of the regular build buy. But yeah, I used to use it. I mean, I still use it every so often, but I used to use it a lot more. But I think obviously with more and more packs, like the debug menu gets more and more complex. Not complex, but just like there's a lot more stuff to sift through, as opposed to like when I first started, it's like it was easy to find things. Obviously you can use the filters and stuff, so if you know where the debug item is coming from, that makes it a little bit easier. But like having to sift through every single debug item from all the packs is sometimes a lot. Okay. I don't even want to go all the way up to the trim, but I feel like I should. But I'm also like, maybe I can just size these up a little bit, you know? Like if I just bring it up like, I don't know. This is 1. It's like 1.3. Okay, that's a little bit too big. Maybe it's not. Maybe this one piece can cover it all. Okay, hold on. What if I... What if I don't put it on this side? What if we don't do that? And we just stop it like right there? Why is it like so much bigger? Okay, we could do that. Now I need to find my small rock. What's nice with Tool though is that you can just like copy things even if they're in the debug menu, which you can't normally. So it makes it a little bit easier if you're searching, if you want to use something again and again, because I don't have to search for it every time. Okay, this is going to be... Oh no, it's fine. Okay, I need it like right there. But then it's in the room, so it's like, no. I don't know. That might be the best we're gonna do. Just don't look too close at it. It's fine. Okay. So, now we have something going here. We have our stage. We have our marshmallow ceremony. We do have to do the buildings. I don't really know what goes in these other areas besides like trees. Because like even behind here, there's like a bunch of trees. Which these trees don't quite match the world that we're in because we're pretending it's not here. It's only here because of like this part of the landscaping really matches, but like the palm trees and stuff are not really matching the vibe. We could have done it in Granite Falls if Granite Falls had a lot that also had water, but it does not, I don't think. I mean, we could add some palm trees, but there's already some in the background, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we have our stage. This is gonna be the main building. I gotta find a picture of the map again. I think I have one. Hold on. So this is what the map or like the world kind of looks like. So you can see like these are like the steps at the front that go up to the marshmallow ceremony, but then there's also like a pathway here. So I was gonna actually do this with like platforms instead of stairs, because I like the idea of it being more like gradual, but I don't know if they'll like actually go up it. So maybe we should do stairs that have like a bottom piece to it, like these ones, and then they match because they have like the stone. Yeah, I think that's better. I wish I could extend it out more. That's okay. I mean, I could go like this if I really wanted to. Maybe I do. A small line of stairs in the middle, then larger platforms on either side, so that it looks like a platform all the way up with the sim stage. Oh, wait, that's smart. So like have the stairs like here. Well, I guess honestly we could have it go all the way across. And then this building that I have shaped out here, we could always like move it up. Okay, hold on. And then we would go like here. Okay, yeah. Let's say we move this. Must be applied to the top of a room. How come? Oh, because I'm on the second level. I see. See, when you have multiple floors and everything just starts to get confusing. Okay. So let's say this one has to go all the way up. And then I can just copy this onto the other side. I hate that you can't spam it. I know I say that every time, but like if you spam it too quick, it will just stop. Okay, I don't know if these are... I feel like these are all the same level. Hold on. I don't think there's any different... Okay, so this needs to go down 1. This needs to go down 2. Or just 1. No. I don't know. They all look the same to me. Okay. Yeah, they were all the same. We tried. It's like, yeah, it does work. I just was not doing it right. Okay. I think I could delete these now. Okay. This one looks like it could still go up 1 more. I'm doing it as if they can actually go up these stairs. Like, if we did like 2 levels at a time, it wouldn't really matter since they're not actually using these. Okay, hold on. But, I mean, just to keep it on par with, like, the other stairs we have, we'll do it like this. Okay, so I think I can just copy... Well... I'll bring that down. Okay, I have a better way of doing it then. Is this all 1 room? Okay. I'll put it here. We'll go down 2. And now we can copy it here. We'll go down 2. And then no, I don't want to build a ceiling. Don't tell me to do that. I don't want to. Okay, we'll just put the wall because I don't know if I made it easier for myself. I think I just made it a little bit harder. Okay, this can go up 1. This can go down 2. Okay, and now I think I can copy this all as one thing because I kept on selecting them all together, but we'll see. Oh, did not mean to do that. How was I selecting it all together? Like if I make this one room. Well, that would just destroy everything, so never mind. Okay, we'll just copy them individually. It's okay. I mean, maybe we could turn it then. Gotta try and do it on accident so that way it messes up and copies them all together. I know. I'm like, I don't know how I did that. Like before I was selecting all of them and now it's like, no. No. I mean, we could... Hold on. So I'm like, where am I going to move the buildings so you can still see them? Okay, hold on. Let's try doing... Oh, see, like that. Oh, it's copying like this entire top part. Oh, it wasn't... Okay, I see now. It's copying everything around this, but it's not actually copying it. So it looked like it was selecting this part, but it's actually not. It's selecting everything that's surrounding it. Okay, well, I could do this. Because, listen, we need to be able to see the buildings in the back from here. So, I don't know. We could do it like this. Maybe they just jump down. We can do some steep stairs. Yeah, Sims could easily get up there. What do you mean? Oh, I feel like it would need to start higher. So it could like hide the stairs. I'm trying to figure out if I can move these buildings. Like this one's fine. This one, could I move it like here? Did you just say Sims could easily get up there? What do you like you're Well, no, I was more like convincing myself like realistically like they should be able to climb that. I've climbed stairs like that before. These Sims are just doing too much. They could crawl. They'll be fine. Okay. We'll do that. That's not even where it should be. It should be down here. Okay, so maybe... Okay, I don't know what I just did there. Yeah, that works. Okay, don't be rude. And copy this one. And then... Okay, I think this worked. Now we'll get this flooring over here. Not there. Not there. Thank you. What do you mean it can't be cloned? Okay. Nothing to change. Okay, and then if we wanted to be like even more extra, we could add... No, we couldn't add that. That's too much. Okay. I wonder if I did it like... I just want to see how this looks. Yeah. Hi, Rabbit. How are you doing? Welcome in. I think we'll leave it like that. Okay, and then I put this path to kind of like mark out where things were gonna go. So I think we'll just move this over. This looks better. Thank you. And then that will be the building. It's not aligned. Actually, no, it is. To be fair, this is supposed to be over more. You have your second day of your new job. That's exciting. I mean, I'm sorry that you're feeling nervous, but also a new job is always like, it's always nice to have. Okay, let me make this smaller now. Okay, let's bring maybe that over. Okay, everything's gonna go over one. I'll move the lights. Because I think this is supposed to just be like an outhouse or something. So honestly, it could go like there. And that should be fine. Or I think it honestly is like further up, maybe. I don't know. I'm just rearranging everything. Like there. Okay. So now I need to figure out what I want to work on next. First, I'm gonna save. We also need to add the torches that I placed down at the dock. Thank you. Me too, honestly. I can't wait until it's done. Oh, my foundation got messed up. That's okay. I don't know why it affects this part. I feel like before they were like separate. How can I make it separate? And then if I get rid of the walls, will that make it all connected again? No. It does add this little outline, but honestly, I don't care. It's fine. We could even add like a little strip right here. And then we'll add like a fence just to make it look... Oh, see, I hate that it does that, but it's okay. It's fine. Okay. Now we can save. And I'm going to look at a picture of the buildings. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, this has to be like a later version because we're starting from the humble beginnings. And I just had a picture of the buildings. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna build the same building and then like duplicate it, I think. And then Total Drama Island. I might have to actually watch the show to see like the inside of the cabins. Oh, no, I found a picture. And I think it's literally just bunk beds in there. Okay, hold on. Okay. I forgot there's like so many different variations. There's like Total Drama Revenge of the Island, Total Drama Action. So like the map changes for those, but we're doing the classic Total Drama Island. Well, I don't know if this is the classic one, but however they looked in the 2023 one is the one that I'm basing this off of. Okay, so now these are the cabins. Okay, let me get the picture up. Okay. I think I can just build one cabin and then like duplicate it. So these should technically be the same shape. We'll figure that out in a second because these two are definitely not the same shape. And this one's supposed to be a bit more forward. Okay, so let's say the thing is I can't really build it like on a foundation, and I don't think we have any platforms that look like stilts because I can't like lift, you know? So we're gonna have to find a way to make it work. Okay. Okay, if I do the platform like that, can I still put bunk beds in there? And like, will they still be fine? Because like this is like hanging out of the building now. So I don't know. We might just have to make them not on a foundation. Or if we like lower this. I mean, that's a little strange, but if we lower this part. And then this is at the right. I don't know. We'll see. It's like they go down to just go back up, and then we could just have this be... Hold on. Is this part like foundation? I don't know. I don't know if it is worth it or if it makes sense. Like having it go down just so we can have like stairs. Nah. Okay. Well, now this is a room. Okay. Oh, I guess the alternative would be if we put it all the way on another level. But then that might be like way too high. I feel like that would be too much. And they have to go up all those stairs just to get to their cabin. Nah. Okay, this tree does have to move though because it's getting in the way. Okay, we'll just make the part that's supposed to be like the front flat. So it looks kind of like this. I think we do have to make it like one wider. And then it has a little extended piece. I don't know if I can make this. No. I guess that'll be how it goes. And then we'll have to do it like, I'll just take this. This will be like where the porch would be. I think it's only 2. And then we'll just put these. These are just placeholders. Okay, and then it just won't have the stairs at the front, but I think that's fine. Okay, so if we do one here, it's probably gonna have to go like right. I mean, I guess we could put it further back. We're gonna have to move the trees and stuff. Just gonna delete them for now. This one is supposed to be further back, but I don't know how I would do that unless I put this like here instead, which is maybe what I'm gonna do. Okay, and then we'll copy this. Okay, that's kind of how it looks. I guess this would have to be further back. It looks like it's blocking the stairs, but it really isn't. And then they could still go through there, or they could go around right there. Okay. I think that looks pretty accurate to the picture I'm looking at. And then I'm gonna have to change the colors of everything. Okay. Fencing. Let's see. Maybe the new ones. They look kind of gray. And then there's supposed to be like stairs, but we're not going to have stairs. So kind of like that. And then we'll do matching columns. Well, these are the matching ones, but these are fancy. I swear there's 2 variations. You could also use it from another pack, but yeah, this is the one I'm looking for. Okay. I mean, one thing we could maybe do is bring this up. Okay, and then right here, because like if the door is there, that's going to be at a higher level. It would make the cabin a little bit smaller though. Oh, I guess we could just cut it out right here. Okay, I got it. So it would go back to like the actual height of the thing. But still have like the effect of it being a little bit higher. I don't know. Okay. And then oh wait, that's a foundation. I was like, we do have something, but we don't. Not for the platforms. Okay, we'll just do this in like a gray. Okay, I still think that looks a little bit better. I mean, if we brought this up 1. I was thinking we'd be able to put the trim on the outside, but I guess not. Maybe I need one that's more like flat. Let's see. I love there being a magic to Sims logic that I'll never understand to myself, but get to experience in real time with the kind of builds you do. Thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, it's a lot of just like trial and error because half the time I don't know what I'm doing either, and I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna work either, but I'm gonna try and hope for the best. And sometimes it doesn't work. It's kind of sad, but when it does work, it's really good. Okay, we'll do that. So it's like, I don't know. It still kind of has the effect of the stilt because there's like the little gap underneath. It's not the same, but it's as close as we're gonna get. And then for the flooring, we'll just do something. Okay. Realistically, I should just build one and then just like duplicate it once we have all the stuff inside. So I might just do it like that. Okay, we're gonna leave it for now, but I think that's how. But honestly, this might be easier, just doing it all at once. Okay, they have like siding. It is kind of like this one, actually. Okay. Just gotta make sure all the sides are covered. And the top is like orange shingles. It's not like that. Or like this one. I'd say that's like pretty close. No. Yeah, I think that's the closest. Okay. Something like that. Okay, let's save. And then for the door, there's actually 2 doors. So I don't know if the dorms are like split in half, maybe? Because like, why would they have 2 doors at the front? I guess maybe there's just 2 ways to get in. Yeah, when I'm really looking at it, I'm like, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of the 2 doors? I was trying to find a picture because I just saw a picture of the doors open from the inside and I wanted to see if that gave a better depiction of what it was supposed to look like, but okay, so I was right about this building. I'm just gonna move on because I don't know what's going on there. And this is like a communal bathroom. So I guess they all share the one, which, and there's like an outhouse as well. So it kind of looks like that. We will have to move it down because the door is like on the side here. We also recently got like screen doors. I think we got some with the greenhouse kit too. Like these ones. There's like, hold on, because now it's like, girl, do you know what you're talking about? There is a screen door variation. Yeah, this one. Which Kind of similar, not the same though. What if I just search screen? And then we also have the screen doors that are from a Snowy Escape. They're not the same, but similar vibes. Can I not search within doors? It's like a canvas door, glass door. I think this is more what I'm looking for. Okay, so we'll put the door. Oh, I realized like that's why I made that little way to go in, but if there's two doors, we're gonna need... Why do the doors look different? Oh, it's just open. Okay, so then this part would need to go like here and here. I mean, realistically, I think it would only need to be one tile. I think we're just gonna have to go without the platform. I don't know. I think it's causing more issues than anything. Okay, because then we can have the doors where they're supposed to be. It looks like they open out, so they should be like this. And then we have some like square windows. Okay, this part on the inside, I need to bring it down. Okay, that one's fine. Okay, we'll put it as far... Wait, this would be the other way around. I'm gonna have to use the grid to help me. I don't know how close. I feel like maybe I just need a plain square window. Let's see, what other square windows? Because maybe we could use this one? No. It's hip to be square sometimes, imagine. I just wish I could move it over and just make sure it's in the... Okay, let's just say... Yeah, let's just say that. Let's just say. And then... right there. If it's not perfect, it's fine. but it's not. Wait, are the doors aligned? Maybe it should align like that. So then this should be more here. Okay, let's just say something like that, and then, because I don't want to do that again, we're just gonna move this over here, please. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about aligning it to be the same. Okay, so now they also have, it looks like a, maybe an AC unit or like a vent. Like right here. 2, 3. I'll make it gray. And then we'll put one here. 1, 2, 3. And make it gray. Okay, and then they also have like an interesting looking chimney at the top. I'm sure we have something that looks similar. Oh, we actually have one that looks almost exactly the same, which is kind of funny. Because I was like, oh, it has like an odd shape. It literally looks like this one. It's a little bit shorter than this one. But I'm going to use this one because it has the right shape. And then maybe we can just put it like further back. But in the center. Okay, and then can I turn it? I don't think once I placed it I can. Could I size it down? I keep on wanting to pick it up. Like 1, 2. Okay, maybe just 1. I think that's perfect. And then we'll do 1 here. One. I think that's cute. Okay, so we have our doors, we have our windows. The windows should be a little bit higher now that I'm looking at them. But I think we can maybe do, no, but if we do it this way, it's, I see. Okay, let's bring them up. And you know what? It's okay if they're not identical. But now we can just align it with this top thing here. That looks pretty darn close to me. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And we'll say that is how it's gonna be. Okay, so we don't have the stairs. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go like this. We'll just extend it out a little bit. Or a lot, a bit. I know it has a weird outline. We're just gonna bring that out. Okay. That looks about right. We'll just pretend that's the stairs. And as for the exterior, like there's not really a lot more going on. They do have like a barrel over here, which I am gonna use a trash can that looks like a barrel. So that way it's multifunctional. We'll do the dark one. And I don't know if there's one on the other side, but let's just say that there is and we just can't see it. And then we'll put it right here. Okay. So we got our cabins. Oh, this is looking so cute so far. We got our little restroom. This is going to be the main cabin. I'm not even going to like think about that right now. Now, as for the interior of these cabins, they're pretty simple. I mean, we can add like more clutter later if we really want to, but like literally it's kind of like, I would imagine it's like this way just because of how it's laid out. Okay, so we would have the bunk beds. We're just gonna use these for the layout. There's like a window right here. To be fair, the windows, the bunk beds are like this. Which is why I don't think, like, I sometimes don't even think like these shows think about like the layout of things. Cause like, how is this the interior? Because if the beds were like this, right? They have a window here. And then the fireplace is at the end. So it has to go this way. But the way that the cabins are drawn, like there's no doors on either side. Which would just not make sense. Like, I'm sure they didn't think about that. They weren't thinking like I was going to build this in The Sims and be judging. Right? But they should have thought about that. They should have known. It might be better to do it on this side. I don't really know if it makes much of a difference. Okay, let's do those. Then there's a window here. Okay, we'll do 1, 2. I don't know if this is the same one. Let's just look. This is the cabin window. This one has like shutters on it. This is the one that's meant to match. And I think the shutters are cute, so maybe we'll do that. Okay, and then here, I guess we'll do it the same way. So this would go right here. Okay. Bunk beds. And then there's like a little stool right here. Which I don't know if it's supposed to be a stool that you could sit on or like a stool that's like a table. So maybe we'll see if we can find a end table that looks like a stool. Like that one. kind of like that. That one's a little tall. I think that's probably the closest. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And then they do have a fireplace. I don't know where I'm looking for this. Living room. It kind of looks like this one. It's either going to be this one or this one. It looks closer to this one, honestly. It even has like a little teapot on there. So this will be the one we do. Do we have it in plain black? Yeah. And then we'll put it right there. Put it right there. And then there's a little dresser. It's very not cute. Maybe I know we have some like more compact ones like these. I guess we can use any one that's like small enough for the space. Maybe one of these. Okay, and then they both have like a little lamp on top of them. Something like this, probably. Okay, I might have to place the lamp first. Okay, and then same thing over here. Wait, if I do that... Okay, never mind. Okay, and then we have a little mirror. Like that. I might put a different mirror, but I think that one looks fine for now. Then there's like a little hook over here. They also have beams. I know that these are meant to go inside, so let's try them. I think these are too big. You'd have to have taller. If I do those medium, that changes that wall height as well, and it makes them look kind of ugly. Okay, so we can't do that. No beams, I guess. No beams. They have like one little industrial light. Let's do the flooring and stuff first. I'm not done with the furnishing, but like this one is like the cabin floors, but I feel like the planks work better. I think these ones are too like nice though. To be fair, the ones in there are not like awful. Like these are probably better. And then for the wallpaper, honestly something like that. Okay, and then lighting, it's just one light kind of like this. Like one little industrial light. Okay. Okay, we'll do that one. Okay, and then they have a cute little circular rug. I don't know if we have one that looks quite like it. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe. Trying to figure out where it is. It's actually between these. But there's like more space. It's more like this. So then it looks like that, right? But we can't do that because we have the door there. I mean, we could block the door, right? Because there's two doors. And do they really need two doors? No. So we could do it like that. But I don't know. I guess we'll keep it like this. And then we'll just size down the rug. Honestly, I think it goes like more like out. Should I leave the size that it's at? Yeah. Okay, kind of like that. And then there's like a hook. I could do this one. I could do it in green. I could have sworn this had something. Kind of looks more like this, like these hooks. But I wish I just had the shelf with the hooks and nothing on it. I mean, we could just put this. Like, who's gonna stop us? Thank you for the lurk. Okay. And then trying to see what else. This says this is from Total Drama Island Take 2, which is not the same. So I'm like, maybe that's why the layout doesn't match. I'm trying to find a picture of the inside. It's like, do I have to go and watch the actual show? Like, let me open up Netflix real quick. Let me check. Okay, let's see if I can get a visual of inside the cabin. Oh, and they did like kayaking too, so that will be perfect. So let's go to the first episode because that will probably... Okay, we have the outhouse. I mean, they don't really spend much time like in the actual cabins. It seems like the picture we have is like accurate to what it looks like. Okay, hold on. So they walk in. It's weird. I think it's just the way that the show works because it's a cartoon. Because like they walk in and they come in and they're facing this side, right? So they're not even like coming in from these doors, but like in the actual video it's like they go in from this way, but like when you actually see the angle where the beds are, they're like facing this way. So I don't really know what I could do about that, so we might just have to either go like this, or we could just get rid of this door and then do it like that. It looks a little lopsided. Or we could leave the door and just block one of them since there's two ways of entering. I think that looks better. Like I know on the outside it's not right, but I think that looks better on the inside. Okay. Well. Where's the bed? And then it could be like that. And then I don't think I would use these ones. Some of them have the bunk beds built in, and some of them don't. Probably this one. Okay. And then we'll get the bottom bed that matches. This can't be the one. Okay, it's this one. Yeah, I just think that looks way better. And they can still come in through that door. Maybe not the unicorns. I guess this one was fine. I might change it, actually. I don't know. Yeah, I guess this one matches like this wood better. And then we'll just leave that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll just block Oh, it like combined them. Okay, so now this can be centered. And this can just go here. Okay, I think I have to put the bunk bed first, because the bottom bed snapped to the bunk, not the other way around. Okay. These ones we could do a different one if we want. Maybe these. Okay. So that's that room done. And then there might be other things, but I'd have to wait until I see like the other angles potentially of the room. Or we can just like add stuff that we think would make sense, because realistically you might not ever see that angle, since the way the show is filmed is like this. Like you wouldn't really be seeing over here behind them. But I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. I feel like we got quite a bit done. We finished a lot of the landscaping. I'm gonna add like more trees in the back over here. I also just noticed some stone disappeared. So I think it might just be this one. So that's not awful. We can just add that back, but let me just double check. Oh, some got deleted right here too. Katie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. And then this can go like right here. Okay. And there's some deleted right here. Also, I don't even think that should be over there. I may have just placed that there temporarily. And then I may just have to turn deletion protection on when I'm like moving like rooms and stuff around, because I think that's why those got deleted. But other than that, I mean, I would say that's still pretty good. It's not like the whole thing. Okay, we're gonna save. I'm also gonna save it to the library like this, just in case I have to place it down again for whatever reason. But yeah, tomorrow I might not be streaming. I may stream Sunday, but if I don't, I'll be back on Tuesday. And if I'm back on Tuesday, that's when we'll continue working on this. I hopefully will finish it. I may work on it on the weekend, but I probably won't. I may just add like landscaping stuff. And then next time we can finish this building, the main building, and then add whatever else we want to add. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. I appreciate you all for being here and hanging out. Let's find someone to raid. Let's see. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over to Dabney, who is currently building a pumpkin farm. Okay. Let's wrap this up. For those watching on YouTube, thank you for being here. Consider to subscribe. Super fun time. Have a great night. Thank you, Panama. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Let's raid Dabney. There's the raid message for those who are subbed. There's the raid message for those who are not currently subbed. I hope that you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all very soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye, everyone.